Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the In the Psychic Flow Show with Carolan Carey.
Well, good evening, everyone. As I turn my volume down, I forgot to do that. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us in the Psychic Flow. We have a special guest this evening that I'm going to talk to you about. I just have a couple of little announcements to make. And so bear with me, please, before I bring on our very special guest. My website is carolancarey.com. And if you are listening and not on YouTube, please know that I spell my name CarolanCarey.com. And you can see my phone number on there, my email, get in touch with me to book an appointment if you'd like. I hope you will consider me your spirit connection. I'm the psychic medium of Sarasota, or SRQ as we call it. And I got that name from my international clients. So I'm not just stamping, hey, I'm the bomb, but I sort of am. But anyway, I hope that you will consider me your spirit connection. If you're watching on YouTube, you are more than welcome, please, to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. That would be great. And give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. All the Goldylocks Productions shows and their hosts are wonderful, and we hope that you will continue to support us as you have so generously in the past. Also on YouTube is the super chat feature, and you can donate to the show if you'd like, a couple of bucks if you'd like to. Those who do donate will get a little extra reading from myself this evening. We have the spectacular Kelly Jo Psychic with us tonight. So she's going to be taking your questions. If you have any questions about anything, Kelly Jo is the person. If you have paranormal questions or questions about ghosties in your house, or how to get in touch with your loved ones in spirit, or animal communication, or medical intuitive questions, Kelly Jo is your person. Let me just give you her bio before I bring you on. And thank you for that super chat, Jill Sheen. We'll give you an extra moment of some spirit communication here tonight. Thank you very much. Please don't feel obligated, but if you'd like to donate, all of the show hosts appreciate that. It helps us keep the shows up and running. So love to you. So let me get on with Kelly Jo Psychic. I have to say, as she's a personal friend of mine that I have met from doing the circuit. We've worked a lot of psychic fairs together. Kelly Jo lives on the other coast of Florida. I have to say, I have never met a more talented individual. There isn't anything that Kelly Jo cannot do. She is a natural born medium. She was supported by her family in doing this. Her mother had some abilities. Her dad had special abilities, not particularly psychic. Her mother kind of walked away from it, but her father had a lot of aptitude for different things. And they were very supportive of her. So I find that remarkable. So if you are supportive of your psychic kids, I think it does pay off. Kelly Jo has been known to do psychic archaeology. She has been involved with missing person cases. She has assisted in murder scenes. Let me see what else. She does a lot of paranormal and spent a great deal of her career doing that in her early days and is absolutely remarkable at that. She's a great medium. She's a wonderful medical intuitive, and she also talks to your departed loved ones, as you're going to see. She is spot on, right to the point, blunt force trauma. Love her. Welcome, Kelly Jo Psychic.
Thank you for having me, Carolan. I always love being with you. You're the bomb too. You teach, and you do great mediumshipping.
Oh, thank you. And you also have some little YouTube spots. You also are a radio show host.
Yes.
Right? On Blog Talk, your Biscuits and Tea Mystic show, which is on twice a month on Blog Talk.
Yes.
And you also have a few other spots with the UK, don't you?
Yes, I do Psychic Choice over there in England on Sundays at 4:00. And I also do the social Psychic with Jason Zook on Blog Talk.
Wonderful. Yes, we love Jason. We got to get him back on here. He's MIA to me, so I'm going to have to corral him. I would love to have you both on together because you're such a dynamite team. So if you speak to him, please say, I'm tired of harassing him. He needs to call me.
I will.
Thank you very much. Kelly Jo, what's coming up for you this month? Do you have some shows?
You are going to be on my show May 10th.
Right.
On May 24th, I'm going to have Joanne Leo.
Oh,
and
great.
June 7th, I am going to have a lady named Chris Ann, another medium. So I'm excited about that.
Great. That is great. Well, we're very happy, and I hope everyone will follow your website, kellyjopsychic.com, correct?
Yes.
And you are also on YouTube. You do what I love about you, Kelly Jo. You just do these spontaneous little blips about talking about clearing your house or how to read an aura, all these little incidental things that make up such a big part of the psychic work that we all do. But when you're learning, your simple laying it out for people really helps them, I believe. I think, do you get good feedback on those?
Yes. And I need to do more. I haven't done any in a while, so I need to do some more.
Oh, good. Well, that's great. You're very inspiring. So we have some feedback already. So let me tell you what some of the comments are, and I will read the questions for you so you don't have to strain.
I can't see the chat.
Okay.
Nothing's in my chat.
If you hit comments on the right-hand side, you might get it.
Oh, okay. Ta-da.
But I will read them to you so you don't have to strain yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill, for your donation. We have your website, kellyjopsychic.com on there. Anna D, thank you for your super sticker. Jill Sheen says, you guys are both awesome. Hug from Richard Riddle. And Kavita. Hi, Kavita. I wanted to talk to you, see how you're feeling, hon. You ladies are my two favorite psychic mediums. Would love an update on this lovely man you see me meeting this year. And Anna has a question for you as well. Linnell is on here. Veronica B. She's going to check out your website. Linnell, thank you for your super sticker. Okay, so how do you feel about doing some readings here tonight, Kelly Jo?
Sure.
All right, let's start with the first question that I got. And Kelly Jo can read everybody. I think if I just give her your name, I don't need your date of birth, but if you want to give it, you can. Jill Sheen is our first super sticker. Do you have anything for Jill this evening? She'd love to know for what you see for her in May. So that's next.
There's all kinds of changes in energy. You got like indigo purple coming into your aura, green, and fuchsia pink.
Ooh.
So major changes. And then May is a good time. It's the start of starting new things. You do everything in the springtime. That's your time to change things. And expansion. It's like they're showing me like a supernova.
Wow.
So you have expansion coming up.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Don't doubt yourself. When your gut tells you to do something, do it. He who hesitates is lost. So go for it.
All right. So since Jill is a super sticker here tonight, super chatter. Jill, I know you've been anxiously awaiting. We have talked privately. I want to say to you, I have both of your parents talking. And I want to let you know, as we've discussed, your mother crossed to the other side, kind of uneventfully, I would say, better than she anticipated. And she had some personal messages for you, which I have given to you privately. I want to say to you, there is always a celebration when our loved ones hit the other side. We may be mourning and in grief here and very sad, but the other side has a celebration when there is a new arrival. And that is the case with Mom. So, and I just want to say to you, your father gives you a thumbs up. And I think that means all is well. So I just want to say And mom seems to be adjusting very well. So I just want to let you know, Jill, give you that extra little spice tonight, and I hope that is helpful. Let's see. We also have, I'll do our super sticker people first. Anna D is with us this evening. Do you have anything for Anna D?
You have a great grandma on your mother's side with you. She always wore a shawl. You are going to take a trip in 2022 over European trip, it looks like. Now, who is it that made the cookies? Because I smell sugar cookies. All your dead people are coming through with food.
My favorite.
Yeah, I smell sugar cookies.
All righty.
And then she's also having dreams. She's going to have a prophetic dream about her life, how it goes forward. So pay attention to that. You also have an aunt on your dad's side that's with you. She had like dark hair with bangs. You got all your dead people with you. And there is an opportunity to start something of your own in the next 3 years.
Oh, beautiful.
So there you go.
You know, Anna, I agree with everything, of course, that Kelly Jo said. Boy, she gave you quite a lot of information there. I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't usually get guides, but if I do see them passing by, I will mention them. And I have this lovely guide. Actually, I'm being told I have two, a man and a woman. And I feel a very Victorian or pre-Victorian, maybe Edwardian. I think Edwardian is Victorian, isn't it? I'm not sure. One of those. Yeah. And I feel from that era, and I feel someone is helping, and I get the word illustration. So I don't know if this is for your book, someone else's book, or just it's called illustration. So to me, that's for a book normally. But I feel as though there's some thoughts to paper, and they're guiding you in this way. And I have the privilege of seeing Dad. And I saw a great picture of him on Facebook. I want to say that was a dynamite picture of him. And that's exactly the way he looked to me when I saw him in the spirit world. And he is embracing you. And he says, I get the impression from him is spread your wings. It's time to spread your wings. So I'm going to leave you with that. Okay. So we also have Kavita. Oops, excuse me. We have Linnell. Lanell. She's a frequent flyer here on Goldylocks Productions. We love you, Linnell. Do you have anything for Linnell, Kelly Jo?
You're going to get a wonderful surprise this year. It's going to come out of the blue. It's a happy surprise. And they're showing me an old-fashioned trunk. I don't know if you really have a trunk or not, but something that's been hidden is going to get revealed. And it's a good thing.
Okay. Linnell.
It's like a treasure chest.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, it's like a hope chest.
Yeah.
But it has treasures in it.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Kelly Jo. I feel like I have superpowers when I work with you. You like augment everything. You bring the best out in me. Let me put it that way. So, I'm just going to add for Linnell as a super sticker here. You know, I have Motorcycle Man zooming around. He's a friend of yours, and he says this is the only opportunity. And I have this music, like I'm going to say, he's showing me. Boy, this goes back to, remember Cream?
Yeah.
The group Cream? That's some kind of, I'm being shown a cover of an album, an LP. That's how long ago that was. I think I was in like middle school when they came out. And he's showing me that, Linnell. It's that kind of music. I don't think he's as old as me, but I feel that kind of music, and he's kind of zooming around. And he's the kind of guy, as if he pulls up alongside you and is like, hey, what are you doing, babe? You know, that kind of feeling with him. So he still wants to let you know you're a hot chick, Linnell. I want to let you know that. And God bless. So I just want to give you that extra. You've got a lot of love and support on the other side. Okay. Let me get to, I have another one here. Veronica B, super sticker. Veronica B. Her name is Veronica. And she uses she goes by Veronica B, like in Bumblebee.
Okay. You're going to have an influx in finances. You're going to be able to have savings by the end of this year. And you also are up for a raise somehow. And then, do you know a gentleman named Jerry? He's alive. And it's Gerry. And he has like brown hair, wears glasses. He's handsome, but he's like sexy, smart, handsome. So sort of like Clark Kent.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I'm saying. He's like 5'11", and he has brown eyes, but sometimes they turn green. And you'll meet him through a friend of a friend. And it looks like, let's see, this is May already. It looks like June of this year, July. So that's what I'm seeing for you. So be open.
Okay. Veronica, I know I've read for you before, but I don't remember any of your spirit people at the moment. I just want to say to you, I totally agree with everything that Kelly Jo says, of course. I'm getting this, I'm getting a two-way, like a path, like whatever it is you're going to do, you're going to be juggling. And I'm getting that, that tarot card that shows the juggler. You know, he's got two things going on. And so I feel that you're going to have a job and maybe a career or an entrepreneur or a calling. So I feel like you have a couple of things going on, Veronica. I feel very creative vent here. And I feel that towards the end of this year, you're going to allow that. And there's a lot of sparkle with this. So I don't know if you're a bling girl or sparkle identifies you, but I feel like a lot of sparkle with this. So I don't know what that means. But I feel like whatever you're designing or creating is very sparkly. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for being part of our show this evening. Appreciate you. Okay, so let me give you some feedback, Kelly Jo, because we don't get enough of that, right? We don't get enough good feedback. So let me say this. Let me see. You guys are both awesome. Read that already. Veronica is going to check out your website. I got a question from Carol. I got to get to Kavita. Linnell is driving, so she's just listening. And Veronica wanted to know about her finances or love, which I think you covered that. Anna says, Kelly Jo, Mom was the best baker ever.
Oh,
and she says, that was beautiful. Thank you, Kelly Jo. Thank you so much. And beautiful. Thank you, Carolan. Veronica says, no, Jerry, but could be somebody I'm meeting, question mark.
It is the person that you're going to meet.
Okay.
He's not dead.
Oh, great. She says, oh, wow. Thank you so much. And Linnell knew who we were talking about. She says, wonderful. Happy about the treasure trove. So that's great. Let me get to, let's see. We got to get to Kavita here. Now, I have read privately for Kavita. I'm dying to know what you have for her, Kelly Jo. She says, my two favorite psychic mediums. Would love an update on this lovely man you see me meeting this year. Thank you so much. What do you have to say?
I'm not going to remember what I told her about the gentleman.
Oh, it's probably what I told her, but what do you get?
Okay.
Or not.
Okay, he has swarthy skin. You know, he looks like he's like maybe Italian or Greek. And he is a sex pot. I mean,
Oh,
he talks with a thick accent. It's
ooh.
like, oh, melt me down. And he likes to watch him walk away.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! He's very thoughtful. It's going to be a whirlwind courtship for her. And she'll meet him in her own backyard.
Oh.
She don't have to go anywhere, really. She'll be like out and about doing her thing and run into him. They're showing me the Love Boat. So we're having like, back in the day stuff. So it's going to be swift, fast, and it'll be whirlwind courtship. She'll probably end up getting married quickly.
Ooh. There you go, Kavita. I have read privately for Kavita, and I have you have confirmed many of the things that I told her, Kelly Jo. Thank you, because I keep getting grease with her and grease and continuously, always.
He is just, he still has dark hair. He is just, oh my goodness.
Oh, that's great. There you go, Kavita. I am so glad, and I'm glad that you are feeling better. I am so glad that we had Kelly Jo on here tonight to confirm some of these things. Let's see. We talked to Veronica. I have Carol on here somewhere. Where'd she go? All right, let's see. Oh, Kavita says, melt me down. I love that. That's wonderful. She can't wait.
Like, oh my.
There you go. Oh, I am very happy. Kelly Jo, you are absolutely amazing. I have Carol with us this evening, and she says, hello, any new friendships and money coming my way? There you go.
You're going to meet a new Aries lady, and she's short. She's like no bigger than 5 foot, and she's going to be a forever friend. And she like cuts her A's and E's short. Like it might be from Maine or someplace like that. And what else did she ask? I'm sorry.
What else did you? I think it was money.
Oh,
about
you're
money.
going to be fine money-wise. It might be a wee bit short this month, but next month it'll be okay. But you'll be able to pay all your bills. You won't ever go hungry. You aren't going to lose your house. You're going to be fine. You always have things happen 13th hour. Like there ain't really 13 hours, but I say 13th hour because, oh my goodness, you're breathing hard in a bad way, but it's going to come in the last minute.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, Richard Riddle. Watch as I clean. Do you have any messages for Richard Riddle? He gets me all the time, and I can never give him dead people. He doesn't recognize them. So either I'm giving him somebody else's people, or he's.
Well, does he want dead people, or does he want?
I think he just wants to know what's going to happen.
Well, I see speaking for him. Writing, you need to write your book. Is he writing a book?
Don't know. He should, though.
You need to write a book, and you at least need to journal. But there's like speaking engagements, and there's like paid speaking engagements. And when he gets older, he's going to be teaching. I see teaching in some form, not necessarily a professor, quote, quote, air quotes, but he's going to be in a teaching. Money is good, but he's going to have like 3 different businesses in the air, 3 balls in the air. And they all will be very successful. And he is okay to do partnershiping. He won't get snookered.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. He's a multifaceted gentleman, I think.
He's spiritual, he's businessy, he's has good friends that he helps out and he does business, and he's He's so smart with stuff. I mean, he's great with finances. He's great with numbers. Great with business. Knows how to figure stuff out. He's multitasking.
Beautiful.
He
Beautiful.
will never be bored.
Yeah.
He's always busy going and doing.
Beautiful.
Oh, I also see a trip. I don't know if he likes to go outdoors in nature, but there's a trip to nature, like a park or something. And he'll go with, like a friend or something. I'm seeing I'm geographically challenged. So wherever El Capitan, the big huge rock is, he's gonna go see that.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Richard, for joining. It's always wonderful to have the gentleman with us. Kavita just made a super sticker donation for the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I owe her a message quickly. I always get this lovely lady. I think it was a grandmother, but I have a gentleman here, Kavita, and I feel very fatherly, and I don't know if I've brought him in before. I kind of get like a godfathery feeling for some reason. So I don't know if your dad's in spirit or not, or I just got a word uncle. So we may have an uncle in spirit. But in any event, I have something. He's very fond of you, and I feel like a fatherly kind of atmosphere with him. And I don't think he's saying, I'm sorry I didn't make enough time for you. I didn't make enough time for you. Or I didn't make time for you. So I want to say, Kavita, he is apologizes for that. And I want to say how gorgeous you have turned out and how proud he is of you. So I just want to give you that beautiful flower here for you. Looks like a cross between a rose and a peony. It's a beautiful open flower. It's a beautiful pink color. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for joining us as usual. Let me see who else we have. Let's see. We have Heidi, who was laughing about Kavita's reading about this Greek gentleman. She's like laughing my ass off. Find him already. Do you have any words for Heidi?
Now, is she looking for love? Is she? Yes. Okay.
I'm going to say yes. Why not?
Well, I'm seeing a tall gentleman he's sort of military-ish. You know how the men flat top their hair?
Yes.
And he stands like a stiff-necked soldier. But he's 6'4", clean shaven, but he laughs, he has fun. He has huge feet. This guy has huge shoes. Poor guy.
You know what they say about that?
Yeah. And she's gonna meet him through a male friend, a male platonic friend. And it looks like, but she won't meet him till November, December. But it feels like at a gathering, and it's like they're all together. So make sure you wear a V-neck and make sure you put on your lipstick and your makeup, so, and she'll just like him. And he laughs all the way from his head to his toes. And he's generous and kind, and he's old-fashioned. Like, how a guy will walk on the protective side of you if you're walking on the street, and he always has to face the door to see what's coming in the door. And he opens doors and he pulls out chairs, and they talk and he's spiritual, talk from anything from soup to nuts. So that's what I'm seeing for her. Beautiful. And work is going to be okay.
Okay. So
she has head change at work, the head people, but it'll be better. Shift of the main people, the head people at work. And they'll be better.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. That was beautiful. Thank you. Let's see. Veronica says, I'm loving the energy of you ladies today. So uplifting. Well, that's good to know. And Heidi says, wow, need to find him already. Kelly Jo said almost the exact same thing last time she was your guest. So you're consistent, I guess, is what
Well, it
she's
hasn't
doing.
happened yet. That's why storage sticking to it.
That's beautiful. I don't know if I hit up Veronica had given us a super sticker. I don't know if I did that at 8:08. If I did not give you an extra word for, yeah, no, I did. Okay, excuse me. I'm kind of losing it. Let's see. So we got Carol. How about, do you have a message for Anita? She said, I would love a reading tonight. Do you see any trips this year?
Yes. You're going to do United States, and then also you're going to go, it feels European-ish to me. So is she planning like a European trip? But it would be like our wintertime there, wherever she's going, and it's flipped. When it's winter here, it's summer there. And it's towards the end of the year. So that should open up travel by then. Should be okay to travel. But I see car trips in the United States.
Good. Beautiful. So that was Anita.
She is
Anything
going
else?
to mountains. She's going to somewhere where there's mountains.
Okay.
It looks more pitchy, so it might be Colorado. There we go. I'm done.
Colorado. She says, sounds great. Thank you very much. Let's see what's going on with my mouse. The reading trips. Thank you. Carol says, thank you for the reading.
You're welcome.
Everybody's very excited that you were here. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. Richard Riddle, if anybody else wants to jump in, needs a word from the lovely and talented Kelly Jo Psychic. Kelly Jo, let me impose on you a moment.
Okay.
What does this summer look like to you for humanity, for all of us? Is there a word for everybody about this summer? Maybe.
Well, I feel like things will open up more. We'll be able to, with the vaccinations and stuff, we'll be able to, touch and hug and, the people that and I see travel opening up more. And we're going to have more expansion than what we've had in a long time. And things are going to start coming back. But we are going to have a real estate boom.
Oh.
Time.
Like a building or selling or
building, selling, expansion on all levels.
Okay.
More jobs, construction, building, people buying houses, selling houses.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a lot of people moving from one state to another state. There'll be a lot of that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing that already, and I guess that's going to continue.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Beautiful. What? Let me ask you.
Oh, concerts are going to come back.
Concerts?
Different way. Yep.
Oh, nice. Music.
Yep. And I also see them figuring out how to do plays and shows.
Okay.
Like Hamilton, or I'm trying to think, or Wicked, or
Okay.
I'm just shows.
So I guess they'll somehow distance the audience, somehow work out with the audience
Right.
that they're going to be safe and comfortable. Okay, great. Great. Do you see any new health things coming down the pike? Yes,
they're going to come up with a one and done shot for not Johnson & Johnson's, for other things. I also see them coming up for development for it's done with CRISPR for leukemia.
Okay.
Something like that for some form of leukemia. This is down the road, not right now, but they're going to do that. And also the muscular dystrophy diseases. They're
Okay.
going to figure out what's wrong with the DNA and the RNA, and it's related, and they're going to fix that somehow. Isn't that
Awesome.
cool?
That is wonderful news.
Because
Wonderful
they're
news.
showing me a spiral helix. And
Okay.
it's so neat how they're going to do a lot of things, and they're going to come up with like Star Trek. It's not ready yet, but it's like a tricorder thing that you run over your body, and it's holographic. It looks into the body like an ultrasound, but it puts it in like 3D form. I don't know when they'll do that, but it's like a 3D form up, and it just sits there and you can see everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have individual tests like chest CT or MRI.
No,
It'll
they're
just
going to come up
scan.
with this thing, they'll just scan you, just like
That's
Star Trek. I don't
great.
know when they're going to come out with this, maybe, 2026 or something like that, but
Okay.
it's so cool.
We also have a question from Anna D. Kelly Jo, do you know anything about the quantum financial system? And do you see that folding out?
I don't know what a quantum financial
The quantum financial. Okay. Not
Yeah.
in her area. And not particularly in mine, but I do believe, and it is coming. It's already switched from what I understand. And I think we'll see more changes, more benefits down the pike, new way of doing business. That's about all I kind of got on that. Joey C is with us tonight. Psychic Joanne Leo is delighting our radio waves and video waves this evening. Would you have a word for her, Kelly Jo?
You're going to find a different way of doing things that you're more comfortable, and it's moving forward. You're going to have a lot of movement forward this year and advancement for yourself. So there you go.
Wonderful. Joanne says she's saying hello. A couple of people are saying hello to Joanne. Anna D. Joanne is going to be on your show
the 24th of May.
May 24th. Biscuits and Tea Mystic on Blog Talk Radio. Kelly Jo Psychic Joanne Leo. Oh my God! Don't miss that. Get that on your calendar right away because these two are like bombshells. Right?
And she's so cool. She does numerology and she's really good with the numbers.
Yep.
And she has a different way of reading than anybody I've ever met. And it's really cool.
Yes. She's definitely a one of a kind. We love her. So let's see. Heidi says Carolan, Kelly Jo, and Joey C on the same screen. Energy trifecta. Oh, thank you for that. You got that right. That is so funny. Tiffany is saying, Heidi, these three together may break the internet. That's true. We could definitely. And I just want to say, I want to thank everybody for your donations this evening and stopping in and joining us. It's wonderful to build up a following. Thank you for being so loyal to Goldylocks Productions. All of you, I see you on all different shows on Goldylocks. It's wonderful. It's like one big family. Let me see. Let me impose on Kelly Jo and ask her. Let me ask you this. Let me ask something without saying anything.
Okay.
I received a kind of disturbing communique today. A little bit. Little disturbing.
Who was upset?
I think they were.
Something you told them?
Something that I say. I think the way I present my truth.
Well, they didn't want to hear how you presented it to them, but it was the truth, and they didn't want to hear the truth. Because they're doing a few good men. You can't handle the truth.
Yes, I am kind of. Yeah, I am. I was going to say that, but but I didn't. I restrained myself, and I responded nicely, I thought, but I kind of left it like, you know what, whatever.
I've had that happen to me many times. It isn't what they want to hear. They want to, and you tell them no, they get PO'd, and there you go.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Kelly Jo. Do you have anything? I really don't need to know anything. I kind of like don't want to know anything, but since I have you as a captive, a hostage, I have to ask. Please don't tell me I'm getting any more dogs because I can't handle
You
it.
aren't. You can't have any more.
No.
But you are going to be teaching. You're going to be asked to speak and get paid. And then you're going to take a trip, within state to visit a friend. So a girl's trip. You're going to have the gang, whoever the gang are, you're all going to get together. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
The gang's all here. And you're going to have fun. Do you ever drink?
No.
Okay. Well, then you're going to have cider and strawberries in the cider.
Okay.
Or sparkling cider with strawberry in it. It sort of looks like champagne with bubbles.
Okay.
So it's like you're celebrating, and all you girls are going to get together and catch up. It's catching up. And then you're going to get new bed linens and new duvet cover and new sheets, and you're going to redo the colors in your boudoir, your bedroom.
Yeah, I am kind of trying to do that.
Well, you're going to do that. You probably get a bed and a bag. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing. But there is travel in 2 years for you.
Okay.
And then you're gonna add to your repertoire, and meaning that you're gonna get new guides and guardian angels. Not that you're gonna have your old ones, but you're gonna be gifted with new gifts.
Okay.
So you're gonna do it in a different way. So
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Change is good. Thank you for that. I appreciate imposing on you.
Oh, you're fine. No imposition at all.
I get asked a lot of times, people don't understand really how the spirit world works. Can you spend a moment or two kind of explaining how you see the people that are departed and how you bring them through? I think people would be interested in how you work.
Well, what I do is that first of all, it isn't always who you want to come through. We can go 3 or 4 generations back, and sometimes you don't know who the 3 or 4 generation back is, but what they do, whoever talks loudest is who comes through. And they'll show ancestry, like sometimes a whole bunch of little ladies with babushkas will show up. It's like, and that's like a headscarf, or the farmers with overalls, whatever. But what I do is a lot of times, if you just recently had somebody come through, they will come through. But if they just passed over, sometimes it's hard for them to modulate, like they can't speak well. They sound like they're underwater, but they'll come through, and I'll see a doorway come through, and they'll stand right next to me, and they'll give me a smell. They'll give me symbols. They'll tell me about necklaces, whether you know about it or not. And sometimes the people will talk about stuff that you don't know about, but if you ask somebody that's alive, they'll be able to tell you.
Someone in your family.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of times, though, if you don't have anybody to ask, you'll come across photographs, and you'll see what we're talking about, even if you don't have anybody alive. But they come through, and a lot of times if a child is lost, they come to me as 2-year-olds. Why 2 years old? I don't know. I've never figured that one out, but that's a child to me. And then they'll say things just that you only know. Like, I did a reading for a gentleman that lost his son, and he goes, I got shotgun. Well, the kid used to call it shotgun, riding next to his dad in the truck,
Riding shotgun,
and,
right.
Yeah, and it's nice to give closure,
Very nice. Yes, people need that. We have, hi, Ruth Saltman. Thank you so much for joining us. She has her own show on Goldylocks Productions. We love having the show host come on. I consider it a compliment. Thank you so much. Do you have a message for psychic Joanne Leo from her brother Tom? Would you happen to have anything?
He said great grandma came and got me, and uncle. Did she have my? Is there an Uncle Fred? Is there somebody named Fred in the family? But an uncle came and got him. And you had a lot of military people in the past. So there's tons of military people that came to get him. I mean, a whole bunch. Like,
wow.
He had about 20 people standing there.
Oh,
and
nice.
A lot of them were the men folk.
Nice.
But I'm hearing there was
yes, Ruth.
I'm hearing that there was like a family of 5 brothers. Hopefully she'll know who we're talking about in her family. A family of five.
Wow. That's unusual.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for doing that, Kelly Joe. We have
quickly.
I'm sorry, any cross quickly?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Yes. She was concerned about that. She says lots of uncles. Doesn't know Fred, but lots of uncles. Could be Alfred, could be
Fred.
Else.
You're Fred. His nickname could have been Fred.
Could be a friend.
Yeah.
We have she says, Joanne says yes. Yes, mom's family is 5. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So there's your confirmation there. Ruth Saltman is a show host. Would you happen to have a message for her? Yes, of course we have time, Ruth.
She needs to write a book, and she also is going to get picked up by the dog, Cyrus Radio.
Oh, okay.
And she'll get sponsored.
Oh, good. See?
So there's a sponsor for her. And her business is going to pick up exponentially. Busy. It's going to be out months and months and months. So make sure that you time yourself and let yourself rest so you don't burn yourself out, because you go 500 miles an hour with your hair on fire.
Okay.
Pace yourself.
Don't forget about us little people, Ruth. When you hit the big time. Ruth is a psychic, very intuitive, talks about that. She's an author. She promotes she's helping other people write their books. So as soon as I get something on paper, I'm going to talk to her about it. She has a dynamite show on Goldylocks Productions. Who are you? Let me ask you, Kelly Joe. Back in the day, you worked with some paranormal people, right? You did paranormal shows. Is there any cases that stand out that you could talk about for a moment or two?
Well, way in the past, I did an old mental institution with another group. I'm not in contact with them anymore, but that was wild because there was one keeper of the people, all the passed on spirits, and there was like a nurse Ratchet there that would make cocktails,
Oh,
for people. And they also did the ball with the shock therapy. And
oh,
then a good guy came in and stopped all that. But it was not good. And they like did whatever they wanted. There was,
yeah.
but that was intense because it was, then I had my mom used to go with me sometimes. I went and did this family and it killed the dog.
Oh no.
Yeah. And we walked in the bedroom and there was ice, like our breath was ice, and and they didn't really want to get rid of it. They liked having something to talk about. I said, well,
Oh,
we're done.
because one of your specialties is house clearing.
Right. Yep.
And I know because I have people I've referred to you to ask about that. So I guess a lot of people have ghosts in their house, right?
Yep. And then we went to another house, and usually it's when people do Ouija board, black magic, something like that. They open the door. I said, what did you do? We didn't do nothing. You did something.
Yeah.
So, walking, had to seal like 2 different portals. A portal is a doorway between 2 worlds, and the entities can go in and out. So you need to seal them. And then got that done, was chasing a spirit all around the property and got everything sewed up, cleared up, and cleansed. And I always bring people with me. I don't ever go by myself. And then we thanked the Native Americans because it was on Native American property. So we took cornmeal and tobacco. And then after we were done, this is weird. An airplane hit an osprey, and the osprey spiraled down to the ground. So that let us know that it was done. It was completed. I'm sorry the osprey lost his life, but
that's a weird sign.
I know, but it was a sign.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you had to do some incredibly interesting and scary work as far as I'm concerned. That's kind of scary to me.
Yeah, we had to clean people. We had I had a friend come with me, and there was an old lady. She was sort of possessed, and we were chasing the spirit all around the house, the room, and it was hiding. So we finally had to, demand it to go to the lake, because she sat there and she's talking in 2 different voices. It's like, oh boy, okay. My girlfriend started getting scared. I said, don't you get scared, just say your prayer.
Wow.
And she did. And so, yeah, it's been intense. The first one I ever went to was I was like 17, and my mom and my friend Steve, I was looking for the person up in Orlando, and she worked at Casadega, but I didn't know what Casadega was. And then I bought a Bible at a garage sale that was a German Bible, and it was for Omar, the grandmother, and met this guy, and his name was Peter, and he had a legion with him. He had like 10, 15 voices talking at once.
Oh, no.
So I had everybody in the front room say a prayer, and had said prayers over him and got rid of all the legion, and worked with him afterwards, and he was fine afterwards. Got married, had kids, but his mom and dad thought I was supposed to marry him. That's like, no, I was just supposed to help him.
I'm waiting for you to write your book, Kelly Jo.
I need to, but I need someone to help me do that. I got stories that'll make your hair curl.
I know. Maybe you should reach out to Ruth Saltman and see what she says. She was talking about how to write your own book, and I can email you her links and her show so you could get in contact with her. We also have another Goldylocks Productions wonderful show host with us, Laura Romero. I don't know if you know her or not, Kelly Jo. She has Angels and Healing Light. She took a little hiatus to build a home and move. but she's back on Goldylocks Productions. Would you happen to have a quick word for her?
A lot more business. She's going to expand how she does her show. And then, but you'll have to check the bathroom's cold water pipe. I don't think they sealed it right and it could have a leak. So make sure you have the pipe fitter double check that.
Okay. Always practical advice. Thank you very much. Laura, it's wonderful to have Laura on here. Thank you. And I'm so glad you came back to Goldylocks Productions. I knew you would. Everybody's entitled to take some time off and get their life, move on with their life so they can move on with the rest of their life. I want to read you some of the comments again. Ruth Saltman says, thanks, you guys you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly Jo. You are awesome. Everybody is enjoying their messages. Thank you so much, Kelly Jo. I'll send you some information on Ruth Saltman about her work as an author and how she helps other authors. We have a bunch of devoted friends here on here this evening that really enjoy any time that you are on. We have a couple of minutes. What else would you like? Let's go over a few of your dates again. May 24th, you have Psychic Joanne Leo as a guest on Biscuits and Tea Mystic.
Yes, May 10th, I have you. And then June 7th, I have Chris Ann. She's another reader too. So I'm excited.
Laura Romero says, thank you very much. And a couple of people on here, Veronica and Laura, both said, I would read your book too, Kelly Jo. I'm telling you, a lot of the stories that you tell are fascinating, unique and fascinating. And you kind of remind me of, what's it? One of the guests I've had, his name is Carl Petrie. He's a weird kind of psychic. I hope to have him back on the show again soon. Wonderful guy. He can't turn it off. He's on all the time and has been all of his life. And when he looks at you, he goes like remote view all the way back to whenever. So he's unique in his own way, but he tells stories like you do. And it's fascinating work. I mean, I personally would be scared to do some of the work you guys do. I think it's too scary.
Yeah, but you can't be scared when you're affronted with things.
Yeah, true. And how do you protect yourself, Kelly Jo? I
say a white light prayer of protection. I ask for, guardian angels. I ask warrior angels, if I have to, I triple bubble. If I'm in a hurry, white light.
Now, please check out, are you posting your YouTubes on Facebook or are they just on YouTube?
I post them sometimes on Facebook. I put them on Facebook.
And please check out Kelly Jo on Facebook, Kelly Jo Psychic. You have more than one page.
I have, Kelly Jo Monahan is my regular page. And I did one by a boo-boo and I don't know how to erase it. And then I have another friend's paranormal center on there too. And he's a paranormal investigator.
So please check out Kelly Jo on Facebook. You will see her YouTube videos. Very informative, informal, unique, spot on. If you're looking to learn more about your own gifts and your own abilities, Kelly Jo is very, very generous with that. So please check her out, kellyjopsychic.com. Kelly Jo, is always a pleasure to have you. Thank you. Everyone is saying thank you for being here tonight. Great show. Everyone's enjoyed it. And I can't thank you enough, Kelly Jo. You're always so generous with your time and your abilities. God bless you. And I can't wait to work with you soon. We're going to be working together soon.
Thank you, Carolan. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Hey, join us next week. I'll be doing some mini readings and doing a little psychic chit chat. So I hope that you will be interested in joining me. That's Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't wait to be with you all again. Thank you all for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. God bless you, Tiffany, for all your work. Thank you so much. Good night, all.
Good night.
This month's broadcasting is sponsored by ICU Dr. Lauren Love, ICU nurses, technicians, and staff in the Boston area hospitals.